and welcome to
Ramble on, episode 10, live as fucking usual.
X.
Yeah, feel free to have a whisper on there, on the old twitching. If you're watching on YouTube, you can check us every Wednesday on Twitch, and you can have a chat live, etc., etc. But if you're not, don't worry about it.
Worry about it.
Worry about it.
Don't know.
We've got a special guest, a new member. Well, a guest member. I don't know. You could be a member. Just have to make some fucking videos. That's the criteria.
Stop texting you as well while we're streaming.
Stop texting while we're streaming. Yeah, he's a very attractive young woman.
Yes, he is. he was a beautiful lady.
You'll see. Yeah, so Ramble on, episode 10.
Which is episode X, which is why, if you're watching this is called X-ray moves and fatalities.
Yeah. Not because we want to get as many clicks as possible.
No, I'm not a click whore. Have you seen our t-shirts? You know that the Show Me Games t-shirt is going on the black market for £479.99.
Right.
But if somebody wants to order one, they're $15.99.
Do it.
It only cost me $5 to make.
No.
But they're $15.99.
They won't do it.
No, they won't do it.
They're not interested.
Yeah, so welcome. And
we're playing NES. It's the poll. We're moving down. We're on the NES, which probably had 2,000 votes.
I think it was 277 million by the time after the vote had already been
All
polled.
right, but we took it at that point.
We took it at that point. We had to have a cut-off date, otherwise it'd just be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Stupid. I'm not sure what we're playing. I did tell him to get certain games. He didn't get them certain games. So
too busy being excited with my Rift.
I assume we're playing Double Dragon right now.
Yeah.
Double Dragon 2.
Right now.
I don't think the first one was co-op.
Not on the NES it wasn't, no.
Not on the NES, yeah. But I think this one is co-op.
Yes, it is on the NES.
Excellent.
Yes. Right, have we got some topics this week?
We've got some topics.
Shall we start off with a topic?
We'll start off with a topic, because I want to fag.
Yeah.
And he's having a fag anyway.
I'm having a fag. Cigarettes to those people in the other realms of the world.
Something that I found interesting.
I probably won't.
It got pretty cool.
Okay.
It was thanks to the Show Me Games group.
That's an amazing group. I joined this group recently, actually.
It's very good.
She surprised me.
It's on Facebook.
How friendly the people on there
They're
are.
fucking fantastic.
Really good.
They're a wealth of information.
They are a wealth.
I get like 60% of anything I know from that group.
So I'd say I get like even more. I'd say
you get 100%.
I get all my
yeah,
because I don't pay any attention to it again.
No.
And then I have a look on here and I'm like, damn guys, they're pretty damn cool.
Yeah. So Orc, did you watch the trailer for Orc? And what did you think? Do you know what the fuck it is? Yada yada yada.
Orc. 1 second. Dinosaurs. Walking around. You know what? I looked at it and I thought, and this isn't me just fucking hog-hounding the fucking Oculus and sucking that, but I know that PlayStation 4 are releasing the Morpheus.
Yeah.
And I watched that game, and I'm like, shit man, this reminds me of a cartoon from the 80s I used to watch.
Yeah.
Dino Riders. And it looked good. I like the look of it. I like the look of it.
I think
nice.
the character animations of the people themselves is a bit wooden.
But it is an MMORPG.
But I don't really care about them, because the dinosaurs look fucking awesome.
The trouble is when you're making an MMORPG, you can spend all the time in the world making people extremely, really, really fucking fluid in animation, or you can make sure the game works.
Yeah.
So I
don't care about the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
and they look cool.
I liked how the trailer started, to spoil the trailer, where he's just running. And you're like, what the fuck? What's he running from? And he's running, and he's going, ah.
Do you think we could insert a trailer?
I can give it a go, but a lot of fucking around.
No, not now. After. For the YouTube.
Yes, yeah.
I could do it if you want, because I'm off tomorrow. I could attempt. Anyway, there might be a trailer here. If not, just go and check it out. It's called Orc. I think it's a PS4 exclusive.
It's a PS4 exclusive.
Yeah. Check out the video. I don't know. It does look interesting. It's a survival game.
Yeah, it's a survival MMORPG crafting game where you do sort of level up with your crafting abilities. So you'll start off, and it's beneficial for you to be a part of a clan, if you will, because you'll all go out and then you'll try and build up, say, a wall. so it'll stop dinosaurs and raiders coming in.
Where if it starts and he's running away, and then you go through like some King Kong gates.
Yeah.
Shut the gates.
And then booyaka!
There's loads of guys running up to help you, stood behind the gates with balls and arrows and shit, and then he comes, the dinosaur smashes through, and then they all do.
So you build them up from this is what I mean. I'm presuming a lot, but there is a lot of survival RPGs out there which do a similar thing minus the budget. It looks to me like they've stolen a lot of ideas off other things, which isn't a bad thing. If you can steal ideas off another game and then make it your own,
prove it. Yeah,
that's good. Fine. There's no wrong with that. So you'll start off making, say, like wooden things because that's what it starts off with gates, and then people will then go and get loads of shit and they'll make that area safe. So that becomes a safe.
Possibly make your gates better.
Yeah, and then you'll start crafting more, and then it'll become like stone, and then it'll become brick, and then it'll become steel, and then you've got a big fortress, and that'll be where your clan go and chill out, and that'll be your safe zone.
Safe zone. And then go out. Hunting,
it looks really good. I think it looked to me, if I had a PlayStation 4 and that came out now, seeing as there's no games out on the fucking PlayStation 4, but all over that, and I think it sell like hotcakes. But I don't know when the release schedule is for it. I can't remember what it said.
I didn't make a note of it. I assume next year.
Yeah, well, E3's coming up, so I'm sure they'll shed some light on it at some point.
Let me set the time because we talk too fucking much.
He talks.
There may be a part 2. We'll see. Right, hold on. Have you got? Oh wait, on. Yeah.
I've got a new dance.
Do it.
I learnt it on Hotline Miami 2.
Right, brilliant.
Right, you stand there in the middle of a club. Right, like this.
Is this in-game?
This is in-game.
Right.
This is amazing.
It's not your interpretation.
This is going to be the show me games dance, right? All you do is you take your left hand in a fist.
Hold on.
Right, left hand in a fist. You nod your head and bounce it. Right, so you go 1, 2, 3. Do 3. And you lift this hand up, and you go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's the Show Me Games dance.
We're having it, we're stealing it.
That was from Hotline Miami 2. I saw a guy in the middle of a club just doing that on his own on the dance floor, and I thought, well, I know why he's on his own on the dance floor. It's not because he's a social pariah. Oh no. It's because his moves are so slick and so funky and stylish.
They're so fast. You don't see the bits in between.
People need to stand back.
There's bits in between these way, but you just...
Well, that's it. There's subtle undertones. There's
no finesse anymore in dancing.
No, there isn't.
I just don't know.
So remember, your feet need to be planted, you need to be stood upright.
Yeah.
I
need to do the head thing. It's kind of like doing that in a way.
But once you get it, it's part of the Show Me Games thing.
Give me a few hours on that. Right.
That's it. Right, so let's get on with Jizztastic Biscuits and Licks. This is Double Dragon 2. I did not know that Acclaim presented this.
Yeah, what the fuck does presented mean?
They went, well, yeah,
they went, yeah.
Because I thought it was Data East originally on this, didn't they? But,
maybe it depends on the console.
I'll be player 1.
Oh, but we got A and B. Shit. A. Just do A. I think A is the one.
Violence. And that was it.
I assume violence. Oh yeah.
Right. Smack your face
backwards all the time.
Yeah, just kicked backwards. That's special.
Right. Okay. So I'm punching.
Yeah, that's basically. How do you jump? Both of them together.
Oh yeah. Oh, we both figured that out since, haven't we?
Yeah, because we just play games.
We just well, when there's only 2 buttons, there's only so many combinations of things you can do.
Yes, there is. There's 1,
forward 2, and back,
and 3 combinations.
So, you.
I'm Billy.
Like a crazy fucking lunatic.
Yes.
Went and got an Oculus, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Which we've just been playing.
And you haven't played any VR before.
I did a little bit.
What's your first? Oh, okay.
The Batcave on the retro games night a few months back.
Yeah, that wasn't proper VR though. That was just a screen.
A racing one.
Yeah.
I could move around a little bit.
It was good. That was high definition.
Yeah.
You played 2 games today. You played one which was basically a space exploration thing. Educational
exploration.
Yeah.
Guide tour.
Yeah,
Maybe?
it was really, really interesting, and for me, it gave me a sense of how insignificant we are.
Yeah, I knew I were insignificant. Anyway.
Well, I thought I was magical,
no,
but
you're insignificant too.
Am I wearing?
The sequel.
Am I wearing like 3/4 length shorts and then no shoes?
I've no idea, but I think our special guest may have arrived.
Special guest appearance.
She is a sexy bitch.
She sounds like it.
I'll be honest, I've got a bit of a twinge in my dinge. There he is, the man himself.
She's absolutely remarkable.
The picture herself.
Let's just move the camera back.
My ears were burning.
And then we'll introduce you to... Oh, you introduce the whoever that is.
This is Danielle Bigger.
Danielle Bigger. In the flesh.
What's your gamer tag?
Conquers Deep.
Conquers
on
Deep.
Xbox 360, so yeah. Try not to report it. I've had it going for about 4 years now.
Report it.
So,
Report it.
No, you made it sexual. I understood it as the game Conquer.
Yeah,
It was about third game. It was actually a lot deeper than people expected.
This is it. It's deep as in meaning and that.
Yeah.
I put it as in, so a lot of people won't understand it as in conqueror.
Yeah.
But it really does mean up to your balls.
Okay.
Confirmed.
Well, maybe you should be reported.
Well, this is the thing with it. Actually, the original one I wanted was Horsey's Handbrake, but that was already taken. So
I already took that.
oh, that were you, was it? Right, so we're.
Oh shit. What we're doing is we're doing the NES games.
Dragon, yeah, so yeah.
Yours.
We're doing the Double Dragon.
Yeah.
We're doing the Double Dragon 2
Why not? Yeah, best place to start, really. Yes.
on the NES. And yeah, there's 2 buttons. Would you like a go?
I would like
It's
to go.
pretty
Yeah.
simple.
If you can explain the buttons to me, though. So there's 2 of them altogether. Yeah.
Punch,
Yeah.
kick. Kick's always backwards.
Good.
Yeah,
So you
it's
covered.
a bit mental.
Press them both.
Read my messages.
And you jump.
Well,
so, yeah.
say something interesting.
What the messages we're getting so far?
Well, it's from Twitch store, Mr. Steve.
Yeah, so they're not going to be interesting.
No, well, they're not. He's normally
whinging about
belittling stuff.
Yeah.
We're going over here, bigger dude.
Oh, excellent stuff. Yeah. So,
Yeah. No, you're right. We've just tried going up there. Oh, come to me, jungle friend. Okay.
Aaron's got an Oculus. It's over there.
Let's have it.
An Oculus.
There.
Excellent. Oh,
The
yeah, I
headset,
saw
the
the
VR.
on your Facebook. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and you're going to be playing that later.
Oh, brilliant! Can I play with his Oculus later on?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can play with anything you want there.
God, yeah.
Up, down, left, right. A, B, B, A. You'll get Dancing Queens. You know what, Steve?
There's only one dance.
We've already showed you the dance.
It's a show me games dance.
Oh, okay.
I'll teach you that later.
Yes.
I might need that for the rest of this. So.
You'll need it to calm you down for the horror game we're going to make you play.
It is fucking terrifying.
Is it?
It's absolutely fucking terrifying.
Are we talking as good as what was the one we were playing?
PT?
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
I thought PT was scarier. He doesn't. But
I've never been as scared. Oh, I can't remember being as scared for 3 years.
But you're in there. You're in the you're there, which does make it scary. The music, it's lots of music. And the scary, like, little girl ghosts that just turn up and freak you out and then fuck off.
Yeah,
as a sense of that. So Japanese ghost girls then, yeah.
I'm not sure I didn't get close enough. I shut my eyes.
Oh, it said up, down, left, right, B. Oh, sorry. Up, down, left, right.
You can't even help them.
B,
What's
B,
going
A.
on?
I've done it. Don't hang your public. You're not a public, Steve.
Nothing.
Fucking public.
Do you think he's taking the piss?
I think he just turns up to these Twitches to ruin them.
Go on, entertain your girlfriends.
She wants a baby. Give her a baby.
Give her a baby.
Go give her one.
Jesus
Baby.
Christ.
I'm getting battered off something like extra from Mad Max 2. Yeah, so Oculus. Yeah, we were playing Titans in Space, which is a
Good stuff.
educational
Can you pick that up?
space game, which makes you feel extremely insignificant, especially when you compare the size of our solar system to what's that star called? Vi Canis Majors.
It was fucking massive.
She's fucking huge.
We've broken it. No, we've finished levels. You're escaping in that job.
I am missing your jokes, Steve. Sorry, dude.
He doesn't tell Joe.
It's done. See, because we were dancing and you get the dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it now.
Yeah, no, I figured that, but it wasn't for me.
Never mind. And here we are. Yeah, so we're climbing down. I'm actually quite bored of this game. It hasn't.
It's not really Double Dragon. Let's be honest with you. I mean,
No.
it's a case of it where where's the headbutt? Where's the elbow? Why am I not throwing anybody?
Well, they've had to retard it for the NES, haven't they?
Yeah, but we played this on the Atari ST, and they'd only have one attack.
Oh, there we go. Knees to the head.
No, we played number 1 on the Atari ST.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The Atari ST, and that was just one attack button, and you had all the moves.
Yeah, because you're pushing a direction or something.
Yeah,
I bet.
Normally if you press forward twice, you have
top.
the headbutt. Yeah. You get to stick your head on them.
I don't think they want to ruin the pompadours anymore, though. What the fuck? What the? I'm not.
We're playing Contra.
Do they have a duck?
Is this now Contra?
Do you know, that's the first thing that popped in my head, Contra. Why? Must be a lot of helicopters in that game.
The shitty white bullets that can't be dodged in that, yes.
What the fuck? Oh, that's great.
That's a grenade.
Yeah, just lob that bitch.
Lob that bitch by the hair.
Have you had a weapon yet? Because you might get one here.
It actually does look like I'm face fucking him. With the graphics, I have to say, that's the first thing that came to my head then.
I just think this game is shit.
And you both look the same.
Yeah, but I look like I'm not wearing shoes. I look like I'm wearing 3/4 length shorts.
You both do.
Yeah, 3/4 lengths on that, yeah.
Yeah.
Bare feet.
And bare feet.
I reckon it's
With a
sandals.
With a pompadour.
With a
and our
pompadour,
fists
yeah.
look like our tits.
Yeah, I think it
Whoa!
We can do some of that, yeah. Let's get some of this going on.
Oh yeah, you pull down and press it.
Excellent, let's have some of that. Hey,
It's
mate,
absolutely
let me
useless
show
because
you
you jump higher than anybody. Oh, that's fucking terrible.
Look at that.
No, that's wrong.
Oh! Take
Whatever
it
you're
all, bitch.
doing is
Take
wrong.
it all, bitch.
Deep. Right.
Deep, yeah.
Deeply wrong.
There you go.
No, I don't want to play it.
I'm bored out of my tits.
Have you got a few games?
I've got one other game.
Have you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, bitch.
Got a few.
You got a few?
Yeah, I got a few.
Good.
Got a few.
We'll try another. Finish this
Change
level.
again. Fuck that, I can't be asked. I cannot be dog shitted.
So that's why nobody remembers Double Dragon 2.
Well, no, the funny thing is, I get people banging on about Double Dragon 2. I'm going to play equally terrible game.
Please, can we go straight to the surfboard level? Please.
You guys will get there.
The possible surfboard
You
level.
guys will get there. I'll move my cursor.
I don't mind the surfboard one, but it is fucking ridiculous. It's that fucking.
It's one of the
platform.
One of the famous games for in terms of difficulty on that. Yeah, it was.
Yes.
It was an impossible level. It was just notorious for it. So
I don't think I did it though.
fuck off. Really? Did you tell me? Yeah.
We did that level, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did finish.
I mean, it was stupid, and
This-
then the next
yeah.
level was
The
even
rest of the
more
game was
fucking
just
stupid.
This is the talking bollocks section of the show. Then.
Do we have any sound?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the sound coming through?
Yeah, there's sound coming through. I just have to turn it down a bit. That's all. Otherwise, we won't hear us. Plus,
All right.
like the microphone's now 12 miles away from us. So.
No, I just couldn't hear fuck all, so I thought there was nothing. Right,
I'll turn it up, and then when you watch it back,
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. No, just don't.
It is on. It's
No,
just,
turn down. I feel like I'm
Oh, yeah.
shit. What's going on?
I called it. I think. I believe. Is that you or me?
Why? Is it not? Oh, did we play it on the NES?
No, we played it on Super NES.
Ah.
I think one of us is playing this.
He hears no
Yeah,
sound.
I can hear it. I hear no sound. Well, fuck you. You come round here and sort it out then.
Can you hear Aaron? Can you hear Bigger?
Go on, Cruz.
Can you hear me? Go.
Can you press start, Paul? The fuck is that?
No.
Right, let's try it.
It just pauses. I think we Super Nintendo it then, did we?
Yeah.
Ah.
It's exactly the same, yeah.
Anybody wants to offer an opinion on what that may possibly be?
It's an LED.
Yeah, it's an LED that's evolved and it's learned how to use stilts.
Grown sentiency.
I can throw this at somebody. Let's bin this at him.
Is a lesbian electric
No,
diode.
he goes for a 3-point shot instead of throwing it at the enemies. Fair play.
It's battle turds.
It is fucking Battletoads.
It's awful.
Yeah. We played the SNES one. So, just find out for us, because I called me asked, is it co-op on NES?
Yeah, it's got 2 help points.
Well, why the fuck am I? Yeah.
Because somebody would have pressed the button beforehand.
Ah.
And
It's probably me.
This is, let's see if we can pop him off down here. Alright.
Bury him.
smash man. Cunt.
I did always like the big fists and
The big foot.
feet.
But
stuff.
these are games where people's memories of them, they will tell you, man, Battletoads, really good game. It's shit. I put this in the same fucking category as Shadow of the Beast.
Yeah.
Your memories have lied to you. It's the only game you had. It's the only game you played. You force yourself to like it, otherwise you just fucking hate playing games. It's shit.
The shitbox. But I always like the first level.
The first level's the only side-scrolling beat-em-up level.
And then everything else
It's some random
it's
bullshit.
like, you will die.
Well, the second level is on skates, on your surfboard type things. The third level, you're coming down on a rope.
Yeah, the fucking rope thing. So you never got to the rope thing.
And then
You have to...
the fourth level on the SNES one, you're on a disc, being dragged around the floor like a chessboard type thing. In fact, that's the last level. The fourth level, I think, is that snake that you have to keep jumping on.
That's what I'm on about. Yeah, the snake. What a twat level.
And then I think the last level, you're actually on like a checker on a checkerboard, just scooting around.
I'm sure we got there as well.
It's known for being a side-scrolling beat 'em up, and it fucking isn't.
What the fuck is going on there?
Ride that pig is square, pig is square.
I'm riding a flying pig.
Wow.
The flying pig that is actually, can I just say that again, that is flying,
Yes, I noticed.
fell down the gap.
Yeah, he forgot there were a gap there and stopped flying.
You were conquering it deep.
I'm conquering it very deep.
What is it? Every time you push.
Which is quite funny, you see, because talking about Conquer's Bad Fur Day, this was an original Rare game.
There you go.
See, cyclical. The world is cyclical. It is actually a circle. It's a sphere.
Yeah.
Facts.
Well, I've got life actually.
Punctuation.
That, you see, you didn't see much of that kind of stuff, like the cartoony, eyeballs out. What the fuck?
Mode 7!
No. NES 7.
It tells you direction it's aiming in. And top left. I think
Did this have
pick
different
that up and
levels?
throw it. Doink. Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah, like Double Dragon's different game, eh?
Yeah.
Double Dragon 1 is different on the NES.
It's slightly.
I like the big fuck you face that he gets when he throws it.
Yeah.
Fuck you!
Fuck off, you go.
But the good thing I'll say about it is, it's different though. Like every level is different. Now it's not fun.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that.
Yeah, but every step of AIDS treatment is different.
Yeah,
But
but
you've still got AIDS.
like I like the idea.
I like the idea
It's
of being
the
treated
execution.
if I had AIDS.
Yeah,
But I'd
yeah.
rather not have AIDS.
It's
And
just the
this is-
execution.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's all it is. It's just the execution.
Here you are.
Did
Enjoy.
the fucking rope wad, my friend.
Oh, this should be fun, yeah. Let's-
This is harder on 2-player, if I remember. I'm sure
It's the
getting each other's way or something.
that's the Battletoads Double Dragon one because that game's deliberately it's almost deliberately broken. It's that broken. It's like the developers went, "Fuck it, we'll break this game," because you can hit each other regardless on that, and you will bump into each other, and then you start bouncing, springboarding off the.
I'm one of these, honestly, where I don't mind a bit of friendly fire and that in the games where you can accidentally twat your mates.
But when you're in that sort of small environment on a rope and you're kicking,
Yeah, but you get bored with it, you can just kick your mates off to be a dick, and then you both laugh and you get on with it.
No, I don't laugh.
you end up back at level 1 and you've got to do it again. There's no
I
progression.
don't normally laugh at my mates when they do that. I'm normally like, I'm trying to finish this game, you dick.
I'm more into the new school of, like, say, your Grand Theft Auto games where it's okay to fucking tell your mate to get into your car, don't worry about it, I want you to check this car out to see what it's
Dive
like,
out.
what it runs like. And you've actually put a timer on the ignition bomb on the car.
You see, I'm more into the.
But if that made you go back to level 1, sorry to interrupt, but if that made you go back to
I
level
agree,
1 and reset everything you've achieved in the game,
It'd wear thin after a couple of years to do
if it affected his game, then
Oh, yeah,
it'd be
then
funny
it's
for
funny,
you.
yeah, so-
Yeah. There's a fine balance between both styles, I think.
I have more fun when I'm playing co-op than I do twatting each other.
I'm one of these who likes to team kill and things like that. So
Right.
because it winds
That's
people
why I
up.
don't play games with you.
That's the real. I think I had to warn you about that beforehand. Yeah. So
Yeah.
That's why you won't conquer deep.
it's it's the whole thing of going on to Black Ops and things like that, and people taking it way too seriously. So there's nothing wrong with just fucking firing a rocket at your teammates and that. Yeah.
Well, that game's yeah.
Cheers. No, that's a cheers. No.
Zits.
Well, it begins with a Z, so it's definitely going to say jizz.
Nah.
You got jizz on the mind.
Fresh start to continue. The Wookiee hole. Sounds disgusting in itself, though.
Is that what it's called?
It's a Wookiee hole.
Is this trying to be like Star Wars.
Talking about Star Wars, the next couple of games up is Star Wars game.
Ah! Well done, sir. What games are these?
Star Wars.
Oh,
And
just called Star Wars.
yeah, the first one's called Star Wars, and the next one's called Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, right, so they're keeping it simple. Well, there's no Super in the NES versions, is there?
There's a lot of super games on the
Was there
NES.
not a Super Star Wars, a Super Empire Strikes Back on the
Yeah,
SNES?
SNES, yeah.
On the SNES there was, yeah. But not on the NES.
Well, I'll give you one last chance to do this. And then we'll Star Wars it
More
up.
than fair.
And if you finish the game, you win a t-shirt.
Good.
I'm going to skip myself.
Yeah.
No,
But-
he's not going to finish the game. I say this with confidence.
It'll fucking glitch it. They're known for being buggy as fuck. We'll just find end credits up and I'll be like...
To be fair, you glitch everything.
I do glitch everything. Terminator 2 on the Atari ST was my favourite glitch. So.
Oh,
Skip level.
he did the
Skip level.
best. Right, this is how fucked up he is. There's always a fucked up Aaron story about his little ways, his stupid shit like Mario going through. I bet I can go through walls, and he goes through a wall. He always does shit like that. So what does he do? What was it? Terminator 2?
Terminator 2.
Atari ST.
Atari STE. Yes.
Right. What did you say beforehand? Remind me. Or did you say fuck off?
I don't think I said anything. I think the first level on the Atari ST Terminator 2 is you are playing as T-800 fighting against T-1000 in the supermarket. You know where the arcade where it is. And it's a side-scrolling,
Yes.
side-scrolling beat 'em up. And he kept twatting us, no matter what we do. Kept twatting us. So I was like, I just hit some keys. And
Yeah.
then next level.
I'm sure he said something like, "It's alright, I know how to fix
Oh
this."
yeah, I think I might have
Right.
done, yeah.
So like, it's alright, I know how to fix this. And he went, and pressed these random fucking
You went
keys.
fucking well,
The
right.
next fucking level came on.
Yeah. I whittled it down to just 2 keys, didn't it? It was like...
Right. So like, what the fuck did you just do? And he's like, I don't fucking know, I just pressed some buttons. So we tried to do it again. And you sort of remembered what they were.
You were in the vague area, and then we finally sussed it out, and we finished that game.
We got it
finishing
down.
It.
We got it down. We finally figured out what they were. We
was
still
just-
pressed
just
all
2
the
buttons.
buttons, but it actually turned out it was just 2 buttons. It was something like press.
It's control and return. It was something as
I
simple.
think it was It was something like return and spacebar. Simple
Yeah,
as that.
yeah, possibly.
Simple
yeah.
as that. Next level.
Next level.
Honestly, he's a fucking freak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He does it all the time.
Harsh, that, to be honest with you. So.
But yeah, we finished the game.
Yeah. Finished
Not because
the
we're good at it.
game. Yeah. We checked every level. The second level's pretty cool, where you're on the bike and you're trying to drive away from the T1000.
I thought they were all quite cool.
They
with
were
the shit
quite
there.
smart, but it was that kind of time in gaming where they'll hit a note where the games would be a level would be sort of good and the concept would be fine and it'll be semi-solid, but there'll be inherently some point where they've gone, I'm a bit bored of programming now, let's call that a do, and they haven't play tested it and then they release it and you're like,
So
this
like-
level's impossible.
Like with the Terminator, sorry, the Total Recall game where they got bored directly after doing the opening credits. Right?
Yeah.
I haven't played that one.
Yeah, well,
Discuss.
Oh my
There's
God,
there's
Total
moments in
Recall
that game where like it's just stupid. It's permanently respawning enemies, and then
Yeah.
one of the bosses turns up at
In
the
an
door
elevator, yeah.
and just shoots
Continuously. And if you stand up, you die.
Yeah,
I failed miserably. That's
Good. Let's fucking Star Wars it up.
Right.
Right,
Point going on.
let's hit a subject.
yes,
We're doing it.
Subject for today.
Right, go on. I'll do a.
Please.
In fact, before you do a subject,
Alright.
and before you do a subject, can I just promote the rock show
Yeah.
on? I've got it written down. Round about here, TBFM Internet Radio.
Hey, listen.
The rock
Listen
show.
all the time, yes.
Is on tomorrow, that's Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. UK times, for all your classical, glam, techno, metal, punk rock music
Cock rock.
from cock rock too.
Cock rock.
Absolutely, yeah.
From all manner of decades. It's 2 hours of solid, really, really good music with 2 very, very funny people. Check out that radio station. It's very good. It's free. You just go on the internet. It's there. You can listen to it on your phone.
Do it.
Check it out.
Did you give them the web?
And the webpage is not written down here.
There.
It is written down here. It's tbfmonline.co.uk. Go and check it out now, Funk Soul Brother.
Do it.
Topic.
Topic.
Topic of the day.
Next game. Go. Topic.
Joypad 1 is that one.
Ah.
I'll play this one.
Oh, is this the next game?
Yes.
Oh, that's how fucking quick he is, lightning.
I'm right now, I'm down.
Right, so I'm thinking about you, Bigger, for this one, actually.
Thank you.
I had you in mind, because you're still on your 360.
Correct, you are correct, sir.
You're holding back.
I'm holding back.
You're waiting.
Indeed.
What are you waiting for? What game would make you go, shit, I'm gonna shit?
I need
300 quid
to,
on.
I need to basically spunk as much money as I can on this and that,
Yeah, what's gonna make you make the jump?
Something that's going to show me something different. I mean, you've had so far, it's like, alright, we've got a fucking COD game. Buy this because we've got a COD game.
Yeah, you played it before.
Buy this because we've got an Assassin's Creed game. And
Yeah,
and
you
things
played it
like
before.
that, so. Give me something different. Think of something that's going to sit back and say, this is totally different. PlayStation 1. Looking at games like, alright, we'd seen games like Tekken in the arcades and Demolition Dog and things like that, but then you saw Resident Evil. Resident Evil said to you, fuck you have to buy this system there.
Yeah.
You can't live without it. You can't breathe without it. Resident Evil, the first one, that did that. The PS2, everybody just kind of bought it because it was that, and then looking at games like with the Xbox, the original Xbox, when you saw games like Gears of War or Crackdown,
Yeah, that
or
got
Gears
me.
of War. But then there's nothing that's been on either the PS4 or the Xbox One that says you can't live without this.
Yeah,
You need
I
it.
agree.
It's just basically the rehashes what they've been doing on the 360 of every year. You've got another fucking COD game. Or another Assassin's Creed game, and
So-
I can hang around with a 360 for that.
So you're alright, and I get you, and I would have been in exactly the same boat. Aaron is like a future whore, so we will just buy it straight away. He always has to. That's what you're doing.
I won't be anymore.
But he's been burned.
Watch Monday morning. This Monday.
Watch
I'm
Monday
coming.
morning.
Watch that shit.
He's been burned.
I've been burned.
So I'm going to say a name.
Go on, yeah.
I'm going to say the name of the game, and just let me know if that will make you jump.
Right, go on then.
Right? Witcher 3 coming out next week.
Now, The Witcher 3. Now, The Witcher 3, I must admit with this, I played The Witcher 2 and that, yeah. And I have to confess, I bought it for the tits. Because, I was in that kind of, that's the kind of...
Single mentality. I need some
I was a single
virtual
male,
tits.
and I need some virtual tits, and somebody said it was a good game, so I thought, well, argument A is better than argument B. Let's give it a go. The Witcher 3, though, the size of the fucking game.
Does that intimidate you, or does that make you happy?
I'm one of these where, like, I play Black Flag, where people said that they can't be asked going to the islands and doing all this shit. I live for that shit. Like Red Dead Redemption, where the whole thing of just going out into the prairie and just being at bell ends.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag, just going around to the Caribbean, being a bell end. And it looks like The Witcher is going to be this great landscape.
Well, you could be a bellend.
Where I can be a bell end, which is important to me in video games. The more expansive an area to be a knob that I can be. I'm one of these with Oblivion Elder Scrolls 4, where I went from one side of the map to the other, just slaughtering people, then woke up hungover the next day.
In reality, or both?
In both, really. Woke up on the settee in the first one, in the first instance. In the second instance, in prison, because I'd actually slaughtered my way through the map. Because why not? Because you can do.
Fucking right. So, you haven't answered the question.
Witcher 3, yeah, is one of the games, as I said, yeah, it looks...
Or do you need another one as well?
It's a case where it has to be done, doesn't it? But you have that 1 point, and I can't say, no, I need 5 or 6, because I've only mentioned with the PS2 and the Xbox, the original Xbox 360,
Gears of War.
just those 1 games that each one that it said to you, this is it, this is what you have to be doing now, so... The Witcher 3 could be the game because it just looks, let's be honest, it looks fucking huge. It just looks absolutely enormous. So.
It's getting some good reviews.
The first DLC pack that comes out, which is coming out in September, is 30 hours of game.
That's what has been said with it. That's additional gaming in that, yeah.
Now, you see, I am put off by the game because it's too fucking big. Now, the 30 hours of DLC, if I could buy that on its own, I'll have that. Give me 30 hours. That's just the way I am. I've noticed that I don't like games when they're fucking huge. I don't like them when they're too short, because now we've got 2 things. Games are getting shorter. You're getting 12 hours instead of like 24.
It all depends on the quality of the game, the amount of fun that you have.
Yeah, but I get bored of the world.
No,
I want the story to...
I prefer the expansive world in it. I want people walking around just like it's almost like a
simulator
of life.
I'm not saying one way's right and one way's wrong. It's just my preference.
And you're wrong.
So for me, it does put me off. It actually puts me off it because I had the same problem with
3%.
Skyrim, same problem with Skyrim. It's like I wanted it to be more.
No, I was one of those where I just love taking the time to find these places that put in there, these little bits of the programs they put in. Not for the thing with to say thank you programmers, I'm just going to be polite and find these things you've done. But it's nice to see these things.
Free Billy Goat's Gruff in Skyrim was brilliant to come across because I played that game for close to 100 hours. I was just wandering around. I love just disappearing. And I came across this little bridge, and as I was walking towards the bridge, these two billy goats come running towards me. And I went, oh, it's two goats or whatever. And then, as I'm getting closer to the bridge, this little billy goat runs up from below the bridge and comes past me. And I went, oh, I'll go and have a look down there. And they killed the troll, like the story, Free Billy Goat's Gruff. And they don't make a big deal about it. It's
just a random thing.
There's a headless horseman that runs around.
Well, you two are not in the minority. Like, obviously.
Well, surprisingly, we are.
We are
because everybody goes out with their attention deficit disorder fucking gaming mentality. Yeah. They go out and they go and buy fucking Skyrim because they see it on TV and go. They buy it. They play it for 3 minutes. Don't even give it a fucking effort. Yeah. Go. Why aren't numbers popping in my? Why am I not getting patted on back?
I give it 30 hours.
You give it 30 hours and you enjoyed that 30 hours, you got a game with a game.
Well, this is cool. The kind of person who you gave up on Dishonored because you couldn't find a fucking door in that.
I give up on Dishonored because I thought it was actually an overrated game. I'm a big fan of Bethesda.
I wanted to like Dishonored, and I did, but if I get... This happened in Witcher 2.
Yeah, you're saying you couldn't find a door, wasn't it?
I couldn't find a door in Witcher 2 as well. It was the same problem. And it was in a stupid place, some stupid shitty ass level design, and one little bit, because the rest of the game is fantastic.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, right, I've spent 2 hours fucking around because I really want to get forward. And then that was that. I give up on it.
I understand with that. I like the variety with the games. I like doing the bit when I don't want to play the main game. I mean, go with the classics. Fallout 3.
I hated Fallout 3.
It depressed me.
My problem with
I got all the cave.
My problem with Fallout 3, I do like a big open and expansive world. My problem with Fallout 3 is it couldn't pick a fucking theme. It couldn't pick a language to arc through. So it couldn't pick whether it was 50s steampunk. It couldn't pick whether it was post-apocalyptic, this, that, and the other. It couldn't pick a tone. And for me, that pissed me off. Whereas in Skyrim, picks a tone. It's very, very clear and wears it on its sleeve. And then it also knows that it does silly shit. And that was my problem with Fallout, because I should like this post-apocalyptic world, and I was playing it and I'm like, no. So I decided in that game to forego all role-playing and just be a dick.
That's big and like being a dick, so you can bond on that.
It's one of those with it, as I said, that I like doing, where you could do the whole thing of, you get to decide whether you're going to annihilate an entire town.
Yeah.
For me, it was unusual, because the first time I didn't do it. And then I went back playing it the second time, and I thought, you know what? I don't really feel I got the most out of this game now. And then the rich old bastard who makes you blow up the town after he'd give me thanking me and give me the money on that. I shot him point blank with a sniper rifle. And then as I was walking away from the tower that he occupied in that, I think I must have been about, by the game standard, about 2 miles away from the building. And I found his head.
Nice. See, stuff like that is cool.
Those little touches.
Just putting things like talking to somebody and they give you a bit of shit, so you put a grenade in the pocket and that,
well, that's like Sky. That's like,
I like the freedom stuff. Well, interestingly, you bring out Fallout, which brings me on to my next topic.
Yep.
Which is
just announced, doesn't it?
Well, no, it's a rumour, but it's a solid rumour.
It's as solid as you can get.
It's a solid rumour
because of the fact that
Fallout 4.
Not interested.
I'm all over that. I'm all over that, like one of my STD.
So you've got Witcher 3 now to get you on next gen. You've got Fallout 4.
Fallout 4 probably will be more than Witcher 3. I'll be honest with you.
Right. So you're getting there. You're getting there.
The reason that the thing with Fallout 4 that it's nailed on rather than because it's not confirmed is just for the fact that they had some guy, was it release a tweet or something, or he mentioned something
a while ago,
developing on this.
I think he said he made a trailer.
And then
it worked on a trailer.
They've done a what's it called? Freedom of information thing, or whatever one of these things are they do in America, where they're saying that you weren't supposed to talk about this and you did, which actually went more of a way to actually say
made it worse.
Yeah, we're doing this.
Yeah, because otherwise you just let it ride. You'd be like, yeah, whatever.
But with Bethesda, what else could it be though? Let's be honest with you.
I don't think it's going to be some surprise new IP.
Well, they own the rights to the Call of Cthulhu games.
That'd be good for you, especially.
I'll be on that. They own the rights to Call of Cthulhu games. They still got that in their book. They own Doom.
Which should be good, yeah.
Right.
So,
And Doom 4 is due.
Yeah.
Doom 4 is due out.
Yeah.
They own.
I'm more interested in Doom than all.
Because they own id Software. They own Rage, which was meant to be a big franchise. And Rage is set in a post-apocalyptic world, which I think was a bit of a letdown. The last
it was alright.
Last third of that game I thought were a bit poo, but
it was alright.
So
Did you play that?
I have to say, I honestly thought that it licked balls. In quite a real sense with it. I didn't like that game at all. For all the build-up and hype for it.
Now, if I said something like balls, I would say that's pretty good. So I thought you enjoyed that game, but I thought it was alright. But he did, like you said, I thought he lost it.
He kind of caught you off guard and didn't ask permission to do the licking of the balls. He just kind of ran up to you.
It was a force.
It's kind of like being in the showers of a gym, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, whoa. Normally this would be fine, but like I've got a meeting. I've got a meeting in like 5 minutes.
And you're a man.
And normally that would be fine because like, I wasn't expecting it. So it's like I'm not gay, but we're in a gym right now, and that's what people go to the gym for, isn't it? To just hang around other men. And go, I tell you what, I fucking love women. Me.
It's the kind of thing where it's just like
I love women. Promise somebody. You can't put my arms out. Look at me when I'm sweating and grunting with the weights. Hey, you want to spot me and sweat on my face? Welcome to gym.
It'd be lucky discussing the person's face that would really upset me, to be honest with you. So.
They didn't look at me, I let them do it.
No, I'm one of these, it's normally you have to apply for reply and writing 2 weeks in advance, otherwise they just get fucking touchy about it.
I like surprises.
No eye contact, please. And we need it in writing.
We need it in writing.
Yeah, no eye contact, and if you can not cry all the way through, then that'll be fine.
No, I like that. That makes it better.
I guess you're going a bit more, does it, the crying and that, the two.
Yeah,
and that, yes.
I like it when you start showing me pictures of the kids. I'm married! I'm better than your wife, and I'm not even gay.
You're going to take the ring off and you're like, no, leave it on.
Keep it on.
Leave it on, that's why, yeah.
Why does Aaron always wrong it?
I think you need a little bit wrong. You need wrong, though, don't you?
No,
wrong's good.
I appreciate the wrong.
Wrong's
Do it. This, actually, just watching you briefly then,
it's not too bad.
Alright.
It's not too bad. It's a game that I can imagine if I had it at the time, I would happily sink hours into it and get good at it and whatnot. It's more an adventure. It's taken me a while to get my head around it because I thought it was going to be linear, but I don't think it is. I think you need to.
Is that the bouncing bullets like the?
I've not powered anything up as of yet.
How does that work?
How did you deal with them?
What?
The boulders.
I played the game, so I like jumped and moved and shit.
But you know, use skill.
Walking straight into them and stuff.
I sort of went for the laws of physics there, thinking that I've moved off that.
Right, you played a NES game, man, and you're firing lasers.
Yeah, they don't
actually.
That's physics.
You're not going to let me badmouth the Star Wars films while we're doing this, are you, really?
Go for it.
Do it. So what did you think about the Star Wars trailer, the new one, actually?
It was a trailer that was about Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's what I took away from it. I think
That's where my opinions begin and end. I am not a fan of the Star Wars films.
That's fair enough.
And this may upset a few people.
No,
everybody in the world.
I perfectly understand people not being fans of Star Wars. But if you wasn't a fan when you were a kid, you're never going to be a fan when you're an adult.
Well, there's the problem with it. I actually was a fan as a kid, and then I did film studies, and then I realised.
Oh, then you became an asshole.
Pretentious
I became almost sentient about films, and realised.
You were looking into quality as opposed to like
no other films apart from art house black and white movies.
Yeah, it's not
a film unless somebody's crying and it's black and white and everybody's smoking.
Things like that. some pouty Frenchman and that.
Yeah, of course.
It's only little things.
Unless it's got tasteful boob, it's not a film.
Tasteful? No.
Tasteful boob.
Distasteful boob.
No. The distasteful, the better with it. It's just things like I've pointed out, and many people have pointed out the foibles of the Star Wars films many times themselves and that, for example, that Vader is in fact the worst villain.
He's terrible.
As a villain trying to do what he's doing in that, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing now.
Just jump into spikes.
Just have a look
I
there.
have no idea.
Just try.
Maybe it's like Indiana Jones where you've got to, with the bridge, where you got the leap of faith.
You need some fucking faith to get that.
Yeah. No.
Oh, the fly doesn't hold.
Use the faith, Luke.
No, you need to use the force. Because you don't like the films, it just went, here's a fucking massive bridge.
Here's a massive bridge, you twat, Enjoy the films now.
You turn around turn around, go back to the beginning level, you walk straight out, you can
Walk
drive
straight out. We'll
yeah.
go somewhere else.
Go somewhere else.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
There you go. Shazam. That's why I could imagine sinking hours into this game.
Oh, so you're going to have to go back there
When you're better.
when you've got some sort of leveled up shit.
So it could be some Force shit and that. So.
Yeah, you're going to have to find it. So it's a little bit like Zelda as well, I suppose, isn't it?
Kind of in this way with it, yeah.
Zelda 1 where you can just go where the fuck you want, but you probably shouldn't be there.
Mm.
You need to find the trinket,
It's the
the
caves
sword.
and stuff you find. You find a cave.
Yeah, I think with that one.
I think I did that one
Yeah,
first. Yeah, I
yeah.
got a gun.
But the Darth Vader thing, and I want to say when I say this now, just quickly, that I am stealing this from somebody else, but I can't remember who it was, so I'm not going to credit you.
It was me.
Could have been. It's kind of like the same thing.
No, I remember saying it. What did I say again?
It was about Darth Vader, about how him being a terrible villain.
No, it wasn't me.
The whole actual thing of the points of the first film, as far as I can remember.
First movie is a
trilogy.
terrible, god awful movie. The second film is a decent popcorn action film. The third film is an okay popcorn action movie.
Yeah.
Don't take them seriously. They're
The
alright.
first,
but
the first
one's
three with them.
awful.
The first three with them, and obviously you can tell that Lucas had no idea what he was doing with the franchise, with it from film to film.
That's what. Well, he
Hence
didn't, he
the
didn't do
incest
anything with number 2. He had
The
next to
incest
nothing to do
angle,
with it.
yeah, so.
Well, he had nothing to do with the second one much. He sort of gave a skeleton story arc, and somebody else wrote it, somebody else directed it, and it's clear to see.
Yeah, basically with it. So, but it's the whole thing with it where one of the points of the film is obviously that Vader is trying to bring Luke to the dark side. So he spends his entire life looking for his infant son.
It's more the fact that the point is the fact that he's lost his son. It's not necessarily the fact that he's trying to bring him
we're
to
saying
the-
he's lost his son. He's trying to find his son.
Yeah.
It never fucking occurs to him to look on his home planet with one of his fucking relatives. That's where his son may be. That'd be the first place I'd look. It's like, I was born on this planet, my son was born on this planet, I can't find him where he might be.
He didn't know he had a
Universe
son
and
though,
that,
did
yeah,
he? He didn't know he had a son. He knew he had a child. He didn't know he had 2 children. He knew he had a child. He later found out that one of them could have been on Alderaan, so he was looking on Alderaan.
So what? When Uncle Ben wasn't making rice, was he lying to Anakin about who the child was that was there and that? Yeah, I can understand with the Leia thing. They kind of covered it up pretty well with Leia.
Yeah, but that was kind of. I mean, I'm trying to defend the fucking film here with massive plot holes as wide as the fucking.
Well, I would say,
but
based on massive coincidence. From
Yeah, of course it is.
I would say, I think you're reading too much into the plot. It's like, do you like lightsabers? Are they cool?
Yeah.
Do you like spaceships?
Yeah, kind of.
Are their spaceships cool?
There are cool spaceships in that. Yeah, sorry.
Do you like the universe at least?
You see, but I'm one of these. I just can't turn my head off when I'm watching a film and that. Yeah, unless I'm supposed to turn my head off and watch it.
You're supposed to turn your head off to watch the
kids'
film.
films. You forget the kids' films.
There's a big difference with it. If you're looking at, say, something like Hobo with a Shotgun or Return of the King.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
the
good.
kids' films though. That's the thing. They are
With a
kids'
shotgun.
movies. No.
But, you know you're supposed to turn your brain off and that and just say, they've said to you, we're going to make a shit film. We're setting out to make a shit film. And they succeed in making a shit film, they do it very well.
Yeah, it's not that, but it's, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like other things with it. Don't even start, I'm not going to start the Fast and Furious film, they'll be here all fucking night.
I like Fast and Furious movies because they decided that we are just going to make fucking stupid films. And
Yeah, they give up, they're like,
I turn
let's
them
just
on
do it.
and I go, I can switch my fucking head off now for a good 2 hours, watch some bullshit where I can sit there and go, this is bullshit, and at the end of it go, like an idiot.
Like most students,
Yeah.
you've been ruined.
I've been ruined.
Whatever you study as a
Yeah.
student,
Did you go to
ruins
university?
I actually did university as well.
Did you ever wear a Che Guevara t-shirt?
I never wore a Che Guevara t-shirt at university, so I think I kind of missed it.
You're quite lucky then.
Didn't have a Che Guevara t-shirt. I had a
he
scar
did.
face.
He just doesn't want to admit it.
No, I actually will do. Actually, I do have a Che Guevara t-shirt now.
Did
but
you
That's even worse. That's not better.
the problem is, I got it from Next. So.
Also, you're being fashionable.
So,
then.
Yeah.
I was being out.
So you're being like a postmodern.
Students. I missed out at university, so I need to do this otherwise I don't get the full experience. I did have the Scarface poster on my wall. Obviously,
Of course.
Don't be silly. That is my favourite film, actually. Scarface. Thoughts? Scarface?
Scarface is a film that rules because, again, it's brilliant for its time, but now you look back at it and you're thinking, Jesus fucking Christ, what were they doing?
I like the dancing.
Some of the bits-
That
the
sold
dancing-
me.
The 80s
Ooh.
dancing and that, now is beyond cringeworthy in that,
Precisely.
So many excellent points of that film, though. You can't go wrong with that film. Even the bits that were badly acted.
There's a Scarface game. Did you ever play that?
That was pretty
Yeah,
damn
actually
good.
Yeah, it was actually very GTA.
The GTA style one. It
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Yeah, you're a bit awkward with controls at first, but once you get your head around the fact that you have to keep pointing at the screen, you're alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. The Scarface game was quite good.
It was a prequel to the film. So it.
But not based
Oh no, it was a sequel to the
It
film.
was a sequel, wasn't
He
it?
didn't die.
Yeah.
He survived.
Somehow.
Somehow.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Somehow, Coke
Right.
gives you adamantium bones.
Yeah,
and
he
Wolverine
fucking survived.
skin.
They made a GTA game of him in that world surviving and starting at the bottom again and working his way up. And I thought it was pretty fucking cool. I thought it was pretty cool. I did. It was a good game.
But this is the thing with it. It's one of the because we can go into the whole other topic with that where and while we're playing it for the adaptation as well. Yeah. Why they're so fucking bad? It's traditionally with it. It's very much
Russian.
a tradition with it, isn't it? Where
Russian.
is it a case where they look at it and think, well, the franchise will sell itself. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad. People will buy it anyway. So.
Yeah, that's exactly what they think, and they push for time because they want it out at the same time as a movie or before.
Oftentimes, when at this period of time in gaming, if you do get a movie, I can't think of any off the top of my head. There is some. If you get
Good ones.
movie tie-in good ones, what's normally happens?
Riddick.
No, this time of gaming.
All right.
This time of gaming.
All right.
Was what would normally happen is a game developer are developing a game, and they get say like 3/4 of the way finished, and the publisher who owns that development company would then go, right, well, we've got the contract to Star Wars, for argument's sake. And then it's like, right, we'll just go through, change some of the art assets to reflect the fact that it's a Star Wars game, and release it. So they were normally the ones that would be okay.
Yeah.
Or good. The rest of them were just rush jobs. I mean, this one feels like it. Like I say, if I were a kid and I were playing this,
I would be well happy with this playing
pretty.
Yes, even though I'm not a Star Wars fan, playing this and that, yeah, you got to respect with it for the time and that. Yeah, it's a pretty good game with this. So. But then you look at it with the, they sort of learned the lesson with it, where what can happen in terms of success if you actually take a franchise from another medium and do it well. And obviously the main example of that at the moment would have to be the Arkham games, where
I think I'm a bit oversaturated. The more I see
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
new
yeah,
one,
yeah.
the less I want to play
It's
it.
a case with it though, with the it is oversaturated, yeah. But the first one, when I first saw the announcements that were being made and saw the screen captures and things like that for it, it was a case of thinking this is not a game I'm going to be buying because it's.
You assumed it was shit.
It was a tie-in,
As did
and history said to you this is going to be bollocks.
Yeah.
You couldn't have been any more wrong. It was actually an exceptional.
It was really
It
good.
was
Yeah.
a very, very good game. Yeah. Very good game.
Because they didn't have to follow a movie, they were just like, right, we're
Well,
just
you
going to
had
make this.
yeah,
will be ready when it's ready.
You had established history with the character.
Yeah.
Said we're going to be doing something.
Go off the
with
comic
this,
books
and
as
do what we're
opposed to
doing,
like.
yeah. And then it was fantastic with it.
Yeah. I agree. Right.
So I read that as Donkey Kong Jr. I actually just quickly read that as Donkey Punch. I think, can we play that?
No, we're not allowed to play that one.
We're not allowed to play
Because
Donkey Punch
there is an
then.
upcoming video by Liam Thornton.
Donkey Kong.
I don't know if you've watched any of them. You should check them out.
Yep.
Caravan style retro reviews.
Yeah, watch
We
it.
go up on a Saturday, Sunday, and like 5 minutes long. And he will be.
We'll be looking at that in about 3 weeks' time.
Fair enough, and so yeah. I think I see you mentioned as well, so
Yeah,
I had to check
at
it
some
out.
point.
So, well worth watching.
Right, there's a few releases this week. Project Cars.
No.
Thoughts?
No.
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 Puzzles and Dragons Super Mario Edition.
No.
Thoughts? I haven't played them.
No, not played.
They're supposed to be good, but
it's a niche market, and yeah.
yeah. If you like Tetrisy type things,
exactly, yes. Yeah.
it's probably fucking awesome. I don't know. It's got Mario in it.
Whatever. Go for that, yeah.
But Mario's in everything. Let's be honest. You'll love this one.
Go on, yeah.
Kirby and the Rainbow Paintbrush.
That's
what I call my dick.
Film, really, doesn't it? So yeah, that's
The entire title is what I call my dick.
Fucking
Kirby is the bellhead.
Right, you want to ring? You want to ring Nintendo?
The rainbow paintbrush is like.
So you got a little pink thing going around putting rainbows everywhere.
What it is. You've got the gamepad. It's on the Wii U. So Wii U exclusive. Nintendo has exclusive games. No fucking else does. And what you do is you draw on the pad. There is a similar game on the 3DS or DS. I can't remember.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
You draw on the pad, and the way you draw, it follows a line. That Kirby will just follow that line, and you can do that. It's a completely different style game that you won't have seen before unless you played the other game. So I like it for the fact that it is different, and it's supposed to be good. But again, it's one of the niche things that I'm not asked about.
Yeah, I don't think it's one of those that's going to catch on. There's going to be too many sequels and that. Yeah, I think Nintendo are going to be won't be fighting people to get this.
I mean, they've already made 1 or 2. They've already done it before on the DS, so I'll be interested to know if it sells anything on the Wii U. I can see it as a DS game, a 3DS game,
Yeah.
but I don't think it sits in that world. Plus, you've got to look at the screen. So it looks all pretty on there. It's done in putty style, so things like putty. You know, like Epic Yarn is all like yarn. It looks really good. This looks really good. Everything looks like it's made out of putty. Like actually looks.
So
like.
what you're doing is you've got this little pink thing on the screen.
Little pink motherfucker.
While you. Yeah.
You draw on the pad. So you're looking at the pad, which isn't high definition. So it's wasted. It's alright for you because you watch me play it, but then again, you're not playing, so you're not. It's a bit weird. I think they fucked up there.
So we'll leave with that one there because.
Yeah. Codename Steam, turn-based strategy type.
Those games kind of work for me because XCOM, Enemy Unknown, Enemy Within.
And it's a different take on that.
Brilliant.
It's a different take on that. It's similar, but it's slightly different. So again, it's like an evolution of a style games. So that's good.
I could look for that, I'll be honest with you, because the XCOM games were fantastic.
I'm not going to play it.
Not you, no?
I'm not going to play it. It's on 3DS, but I'm not going to play it.
No, then it's on 3DS and no.
I'm not going to play it anyway. No, I just don't have anything against it, but I still need to play Fire Emblem, and that is the one for me, the new one. So we've done Witcher 3. This is probably the best. Farming Simulator 15. I don't think it's number 15. I think it's 2015.
No, I'm getting that. I'm getting that because I can drive a tractor with my Rift. And I can just plough a field.
There you go.
The Rift adds value to even the shittest games.
To anything.
Yeah.
I went for a piss earlier on in the Rift and it looked 3D.
Yeah, it was pissing in the corner of the fucking room.
They were amazing though, 'cause it felt like I was pissing in the toilet, but I wasn't. I was pissing in the corner room. Rift for all your pissing needs.
So, what game are we on now?
This is Empire Strikes Back.
And I said that without moving my lips.
Don't remember there being a kangaroo in it.
It's a tauntaun.
It's a tauntaun, yeah. Don't remember that.
This is a kangaroo version though.
Don't remember the tauntaun quite being like that.
Beep.
Wow. I don't feel I'm going to change this fucking game now.
Is it? Well,
Quick
thoughts.
Quick thoughts.
The other one.
This was rushed out, so this is exactly what we were saying about movie games.
I wonder what the year was, because was it like when did Empire Strikes Back?
Who was Predator?
Predator rules.
Predator is in Mortal Kombat X
With Jason Voorhees.
and it has X-rays fatalities in Mortal Kombat X, doesn't it?
Right, we'll just talk briefly
So
about.
you're not a fan yet?
No, we just need to mention it, right?
mention
For
it.
reasons we'll explain later.
Yeah.
Please, yeah.
Or maybe even now because we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that looked like an X-ray, and he just shot.
Yeah.
Right, I had a look on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right, and how long has Mortal Kombat X been out for?
Couple of weeks, 3 weeks.
Couple of weeks. Yeah.
whatever it was,
A couple of videos the other day from people I've never seen before and can make very, very shoddy videos, just like us.
Just like us.
Right, and
I think we do it shoddy, eh?
oh yeah, we do it. That's part of our style.
That's what we do.
And they basically just videoed themselves on their PlayStation 4 just doing some fatalities and uploaded that video and got over 1 million views. So, Mortal Kombat X! Mortal Kombat X, X-rays!
That's what we need then.
That is the name of this episode.
X-ray
For that reason.
fatalities!
We're going to get 1 million views, people.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know why? Because attention deficit disorder fucking takes over the world.
It is.
That's what it is. Oh look, a game is coming out, I buy it, I sell it. But I buy out DLC, which is why when gamers like me and you sit there and go, I'm not buying DLC on day one. I don't know whether I like the fucking game yet.
Yeah.
It's alright,
want
that
DLC,
market will
yeah.
crash. That market will crash.
No.
No, it won't do, because people who just click on fucking Vine videos and watch 7-second videos all day long are the people that dictate how markets are run. And people look at the markets and they go, well, if everybody's only interested for 7 seconds, we just need to keep their attention for 7 seconds and we can sell them everything. So yeah,
Today's episode was brought to you by Lack of Prozac.
yes. So there we go. So this is kind of...
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So now we can call the show that, because we
So that's
mentioned
the
it.
name of the show then, yes. Yeah. Excellent.
There you go.
Excellent stuff.
That's how we roll. We just winged everything.
Yeah.
You probably tell that.
I didn't get a script in the post this week, so
No, we don't post things. We just make it up as we
Were you
go.
fucking delivering it? Is that why I didn't get it yet?
Yeah, I just kept it.
That'll be in one of the local canals then, I'm sure. So.
This is a very long intro. Right, okay. Oh wow, this
And
looks...
That's what's that Predator.
Brett the Hitman Hearts.
Right, I can't duck and punch. I can jump and punch.
Okay.
But I can't duck and punch. Right. Which is not going to work for any enemy I've come across so far.
This is that classic
Punch him.
part of the game where
What grenades?
Dutch ran around victimising
Oh.
snakes.
Yeah. Snake! You son of a bitch!
I'll just jump over everything. It seems
What's
to
wrong,
be-
Snake? Got you pushing too many pencils? Can you crawl?
No.
Cannot move when you
Oh,
you
shit.
drop a grenade at your own face and that, yeah. But,
Yeah, so, like you were saying about movie tie-in games.
yes. So we were saying about Rush movie tie-in games that are piss poor.
I think I might be stuck.
I think you're stuck. Why don't you try going
Oh.
left? Yeah, but you can't get under it.
No, I can't even get under it. Shit.
So
Yeah.
you're just wasting your
Good
time.
observation. Right.
I'd fall off that cliff and then just wing it, go back to the beginning.
Oh my
Victimise the
god.
snake. So you drop down rather than victimising that snake, and now you. Like, it's all come back now. Look at this shit.
Right.
Well, that's how you do it. You fuck the game.
Oh, I need to jump and do it.
No. You end up glitching and you got stuck.
So, well,
And then-
you're the king of glitches, so you need to get on this piece of shit.
Predator.
Oh my god, this is fucking horrible.
It's a good game, isn't it? Good game. See, no.
Stay at it. You'll get through that wall.
I like how nobody's trying to take the controller off me. What's this?
I've just been playing game all
It's
day.
a-
You've got a gun, so press select.
Item punch.
Trust on.
Punch is now an item.
Oh. Whoa.
That just took all your life off you. As
Oh.
if there's a fucking.
There's a suicide button!
There's actually a suicide button.
That's how bad this game is. No, it's shit.
You are going to glitch to fucking get stuck. So here's what you do. Here's what to kill yourself. What is that fucking rock? Is that a monkey looking backwards and forwards?
I think it might be a monkey stuck in a rock.
Looking left and right really
Just,
quickly.
yeah, manically, just closing one eye or opening the other. And he's got really big eyes.
Yeah, again, don't remember that from the film.
Right, let me try pressing start again and maybe I can select.
Do we
Oh
have
no.
an L2? Or
No, it's
the L2
pause this
button?
time. It's pause this time. Oh, no.
Oh, that's a suicide button again, yeah.
Right.
The film
Okay.
would have been a lot shorter if this actually happened, didn't it? I'll be honest with you.
Right, have you got another game? We need to wind up anyway, so chuck another quick one on.
Wind up, wind down.
And we shall wind up that. I'm fucking astonished.
That is
ET quality.
ET beyond ET, that really isn't it? So Defender of the Crown, that sounds very RPG.
Ooh.
This was a game that me and Adam used to play quite a bit when we were a kid.
Not on the NES though.
Not on the NES, no.
So this is probably a very shit version.
1988. No, this will be as good as
Right,
the original.
I'll let you experience
Thank you. I've never
our
experienced
childhood.
this, I don't want to
Probably,
experience my childhood.
yeah.
Without the Catholic priests.
No,
Right. good.
there's none of them. There's no Catholic priest, is there?
In the year of our
What in his? No.
Just looking behind you.
Yeah.
when the king returned from the Holy Lands, this is.
Yeah, why don't you just skip it?
Yeah, fuck it.
Skip it.
Skip to the end.
Skip it.
Wilfred
Ivanhoe.
Choose a character. He looks like a twat. Bigger twat.
Jeffrey Longsword. Cedric Robberwood. Wolfric the Wild.
Well, he sounds like he should be in porn, so let's have him.
Yeah, leadership, weak. You need to lead people in this game. You get
Yeah,
Robin
Robin
Hood to
Hood,
help
yeah.
This is looking more like a porn film.
you. I've come to fix the fridge, even though I did not invent it yet.
I have 10 gold.
Excellent. Income 3.
Jousting. Again, back to porn.
Right, pick a counter you want to go to.
Let's go for...
Oh no, go to tournament. Go up, sorry. Up. D-pad.
Yeah, tournament.
Yeah, tournament.
Wolfric calls it tournament.
Yeah. It's good then.
To Ashby. Why to Ashby? What a dick. It's miles away.
Which lord do you
wish
wish
to test your skill against?
Brian!
Uh,
Attack Brian!
we shall attack Brian!
I can't remember if it looks as good or not.
They actually look shitter. Right, now you have to move your... I remember this being very difficult. You have to move your
Up and down.
An expansion
Once.
push falls over the gallery.
Yeah. Alright, so as you get closer, it'll move. And there you go.
Yeah, this was stupid on the ST, weren't it?
You just killed his
I
horse.
just killed his horse, clearly, yeah.
Oh, you get you in the tits.
Fuck you, Brian.
Brian is undefeated in the realm of joust.
It is a black day for those who bear your name. There's plenty of wolf in the wilds out there, I must admit.
Not the orphans. I used to be an orphan.
Let's conquest something. I'm all about the conquest
Yeah.
and that. So
Conquest Deep.
read, map, army, transfer. Let's do any of those. Select a territory. Let's
Destroy
no,
London.
invade. Let's fucking invade. Let's have a do with the Welsh.
Right, okay.
Somebody has to. Territory Glamorgan, owned by nobody. Incredibly enough.
Take it, it's yours.
Select a territory.
Oh, you need to have somebody there, I think. You need to have a...
Okay, so I can't be the bastard of Wales then.
Yeah, try one of them with...
Yeah,
Shirt on.
okay, looks like a tit.
Jeffrey Longsword.
I'm still selecting a territory and it won't let me...
Maybe you're pressing. Maybe.
Try a different button.
Could be.
Yeah. Thanks for watching Show Me Games Ramble on.
Yeah, we're going to wrap up now because this is...
So we might have actually
hard work.
picked what we're doing for next week.
No, we're never playing this again, or
I'll probably
the other
still
game.
be fucking here, to be honest with you.
You'll try and figure it out. Thanks for watching. Show you the dance. He's got it.
Yeah,
he
I'll need
fucking
to
knows
learn
it.
that, yes.
We're going to teach him,
I'll have that done next time.
and we're going to scare the shit out of him in a minute with some Oculus. Shit. Scary as fuck. See you later. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See you later.
Try to be kind with the comments as well, yeah.
No, don't be kind with the comments. Just gonna keep. He's on a loop. He's on a fucking loop. How long can you do this for?
Probably hours.
Right.
Fuck off.